Okay, welcome local business news readers. This is John Jonah with another version of Vino Talk. Welcome back to our educational series on how to understand all things wine. Today I want to teach you a little bit about how to understand and remember wine. People taste so many wines and have so many varietals, they don't know what's going on. I want to teach you a simple method for how to remember and understand wines and labels. Let's begin with this. How many different grape varieties do you think there are in the world? A lot. The real number is somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000. Wine can be made from all of those varietals. That's the bad news. The good news is that there's a top 22 wines that are from a family of grapes called Vitis vinifera. This is the family of grapes that was discovered by the Romans, and it is this family of grapes that is now considered what we call the noble varieties. And what we mean by that is that this group of grapes, the small number, produces the finest wines in the world. And here's the amazing news. All of those varietals are available to you, the consumer, here in America. So when you drink a wine, the very first thing you should keep in mind is the varietal. And what we mean by that is the variety that the grape is made from. For instance, in this particular wine right here from Italy, the name of the producer is Baronfini, and the name of the grape is Pinot Grigio. So every time you have a wine that has the word Pinot Grigio on it, you should put in your mind that I am tasting Pinot Grigio, a light white wine from Italy with a crisp character that has a nice flavor. Okay, let's go to the next wine. Clos du Val Chardonnay. Again, here's the varietal, Chardonnay. Whenever you taste a Chardonnay, you want to keep in mind that this is a particular grape, so it's going to have a similarity of flavor. Chardonnay can be made all over the world. This particular one is from Napa Valley. We go to another wine, something from Italy. This is called Amarone. Now, in this case, the grapes are not on the bottle because Amarone is a style of wine. So when it comes to identifying wine, it's always the grape first, then where it comes from, this is from Italy, and then the style. Amarone is a wine made from shriveled, dried grapes. This takes a bit of experience, but every time you see the word Amarone, you're going to know that this style is the same because many different producers make Amarone. In the case of this next wine, this is called La Rioja. This is an important word in this wine because Rioja is a place. When you think of wines, it's always grapes, place, and style. Keep those three in your head and you will identify every wine using those three. Rioja is a wonderful area in northern Spain that uses a grape primarily called the Tempranillo. Here's another concept. This is called Red Schooner, and this is a blend of Malbec and Cabernet Sauvignon. Here you got to remember the name of the wine because this is kind of the identifier of the style of this wine. Red Schooner is, the grapes are grown in Argentina, Malbec, then they're transferred to California and bottled in California by the Camus family. Now here's an easy one. Heist Cellars Cabernet Sauvignon. Again, very easy. Heist is the winemaker, vintage, Napa Valley is the place, Cabernet Sauvignon is the grape. So in this bottle, you have the identifiers that you should easily remember. First, the grape, Cabernet Sauvignon. Secondly, Napa Valley, which is California's most famous winemaking area. And then the vineyard Heist Cellars. Okay, Edducine Malbec. Really simple. This is the name of the producer. Malbec is the grape. Every time you taste the Malbec, you should in your mind remember the style of that grape, which is a little heavier, a little darker in color, and a little meatier. A wine that has real good character and low tannin. So Malbec, in your mind, when you taste it, from every different producer is going to remind you of a same flavor. Let's finish with Planet Oregon. Good name, obviously from the state of Oregon, but look at the bottom, Pinot Noir is your grape. That's your varietal. Every time you taste any wine from anywhere in the world where it's Pinot Noir is the grape, you're going to taste a similarity and a difference. But you're going to know you're tasting Pinot Noir, which to me is one of the most elusive grapes in the wine world because it can be, it adapts to different areas where it's grown. So, in conclusion, when you taste a wine, remember the varietal, the place it comes from, and the style. And the style, by the way, is all about human beings because we add the style. Thank you so much for listening to an episode of Vino Talk. I hope this was educational. Look for another version coming up. A votre sante.